Welcome back to Odin Sphere, and things get a little sad and depressing for Cornelius.
Oh man, are we gonna come face to face with racism?
I mean, we already kinda did.
Yeah, but they're Vikings, they're racist against everybody.
I mean, it's true.
News at 11, water's wet. Vikings are racist.
I just feel like, I feel like this is a weird turn for how Cornelius' story is. Mainly because you start out the first two chapters of his story of him being very positive, and compared to the rest of the story, this feels a bit out of place.
Wait a hot second, do we have a doppleganger? Hang on, Doubleneck? Whoop?
A doppleganger.
Yeah, one of them doodle hoobles. Doodle poopers.
Welcome to Titania.
A clone.
I haven't been too profitable lately, but take a look.
There's a reason why this guy's not too profitable. His store sucks.
Well, what do you expect from a guy who dresses in a turban and talks like John Wayne?
This guy, though, he's great.
Take a peek at my wares before someone steals your money pouch.
What kind of crime-ridden shit city is he prince of?
Well, it's the same problem as, you know, any big city in any medieval setting, where you have the high society where crime is mostly enforced. You have the
oh sure, just throw those eggs on the floor, buddy.
Yeah.
Asshole.
Speaking of eggs, I am gonna need to make chicken, and I don't mean a living one.
Eggy.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing here.
There's only one chicken in my heart, and that's Nugget, the property manager of Kamurocho.
Oh man, Yakuza 0 just makes me want to, like, try out the whole series, but I don't have the systems to.
I'd rather be playing it right now. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you, buddy. Father, it's me. I'm a rodent now.
I'll hide behind a pillar.
Yes, announce your intent in an echoing hall.
Yeah, but I mean, that's Shakespearean. He was doing a soliloquy.
Plans to renege on our deal. That's me. What's going on?
What the fuck? Did Cornelius get drunk and enter into a bet with a puka?
That would be an interesting take on the story.
Hey Mac, I bet you couldn't live 1 week as a rabbit. Some kind of rabbit, buddy.
You're on, good sir.
Here you are, Cornelius.
Well, you mentioned racism, but I would still say that the people here aren't exactly, you know,
Yes, of course,
great.
Father. As you asked, I will break up with the girl from the forest. What? Very good. Now, go and tell her before you change your mind.
They really don't paint the King of Titania as a good person.
I have been considering.
Hey man, political
marriage
expedience.
for you and King Odin's daughter. As you wish, Father. Pardon my impoliteness, but I would like to ask you something in return. What is it?
$20.
The royal family's secret power.
Lend me $20 for the peelers, Dad.
Now, about that royal family secret power, for you viewers at home that are somehow watching this blind after my first stream of this game and then the other LP that's going on, put that on the dartboard. That's a piece of information that's not going to be relevant until, like, about 28 more updates.
Who are you? Please listen to me.
Actually, make that 23.
I am your son, Cornelius. The true prince of Titania. That man was an imposter. Are you some sort of jester?
Oh yes, but you see, he's going to break up with the forest princess, and that actually really helps me out a lot, so I'm just gonna vibe with it. Now get out of here!
How do you know that? I am your true son.
Like, there's definite confusion here. Like,
No, you can't be.
you can tell that the king is initially recipient of this until this happens.
Wait! How did you get that sword? It was given to me.
You know, by the devil. The devil gave it to me, Father.
Yes, Satan told me to bring it here.
Stake that blood.
It's a devil sword.
In the netherworld. Oh, no, it can't be.
Oh no. Oh, the netherworld. Oh, Satan's finally gonna get back at me for wrecking his car. Oh no!
Why his car?
Guards!
Because he borrowed it and he fucked it up.
Please.
These guards are the most hilarious thing to me.
I am Cornelius. Ask me anything about myself. I'll prove
What's
it.
interesting is that's not actually their uniform. They were off duty and they were at one of their special parties.
Yeah.
Father.
But yeah, here we see the tragedy of Cornelius' scenario. Like, he's been okay with it so far, but now...
Yeah, what did he think? Like, somehow his dad would recognize him?
To be
A little optimistic, yeah. It does lend credence to Cornelius' naivety.
Is it useless to
He's
fight
so
back,
naive.
as the Queen of the Netherworld said?
Oh,
No.
maybe I will
cannot
try
give it.
crack for the
I
first
love the
time.
princess too
I
much
mean,
to
they
let
did
that
offer
happen.
me it for free.
That impostor said that he was on his way to see Princess Velvet. He must be in Elrit Forest.
Oh man.
Oh, they don't show... Okay, so I recorded these like a week or two ago and I forgot the story sequence. The depressing stuff doesn't happen until next video. My apologies.
Good.
But we're back in Elrit Forest.
Corny better beat feet. Maybe you should take the Velvet Underground.
Damn it. Now, if there was ever a
that joke
time
was-
where I'm just rusty as hell in this game, it's gonna be this video. Because holy shit, I suck ass with these recordings.
Whatever. As long as you don't game over, it's all gravy.
I don't think you can game over in this game, but with how I'm on a difficulty where I can't get any max HP, if I don't do everything just right, I get fucking owned for life. And I do get rocked through a couple fights here just because I didn't practice ahead of time. I just turned on the capture card and said, ah, fuck, it's breaking. It's doing the stupid breaking thing again. I better just record and pray it stays safe.
Oh.
Yeah, LP stuff is expensive. That's why I'm just, you know, desperately trying to keep this capture card afloat. The moment this thing dies, you're probably gonna see a Patreon from me.
Aw. Yeah, man. You know, whatever. I was gonna say nobody LPs to get rich, but...
Yeah.
No, hang on, I got a better joke. Best way to make a small fortune LPing is to start with a large fortune. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh no, so cute!
These bears sure are cute, but they are the biggest assholes ever.
Oh, they have little pouches!
They will die forever because I hate them.
Oh, what do you think they have in those pouches? Probably
I know
little snacks.
I know exactly what they have in those pouches. It's honey. Honey that locks you in place for like 10 seconds.
Oh, sticky honey! Oh,
Sticky
that's
honey.
great!
And the worst part about it is that if they manage to get to you while you still have honey, they have a grab attack where they eat the honey off you, along with your flesh.
Oh, I love churros. I've never seen a churro made from just an egg, but whatever.
They simplify the recipe process, but yeah. You know, Skippy, I think that's a challenge. I would like to see the LP, I would like to see the thread try to make churros from a single egg.
That's right. That's right, boys and girls. Go ahead, make an egg churro.
Let's ruin the thread by bad cooking. I believe in this fight I demonstrate the Elixir, which is not a good potion, period.
It's okay, man. Like, you want to talk about bad cooking? I think my good friend Miko did that with his fucking tempura burger.
Oh,
Way back in his old
what?
Cooking Mama thread.
That sounds awful.
Oh man, yeah, it didn't go good. It was nout but hot grease. But
Ugh.
anyways, so you want to talk about culinary misfires? I love you, Miko.
Yeah, like a burger and tempura just don't mix, man. Too much grease. Way
Like
too
you
much.
think it might work, but the thing is, you got to keep the grease like super hot so it doesn't soak into the bun. That's what you gotta
Wait,
do.
oh god, it was the bun too?
Oh yeah, man.
Oh,
You tempura the whole burg.
that's fucking disgusting. Holy shit. Oh, what's the skill? I don't remember the skill. Oh, Thundercloud. This is a fun skill that I rarely use because I just up and forget about it.
Okay,
Basic-
that's cute.
Basically, Cornelius summons a thundercloud and it fights with him.
Wow. Do you know, in literature, that's called pathetic fallacy, where the weather reflects the mental state of the hero. So he's running around under his stupid little Snoopy storm cloud.
Well, this storm cloud doesn't rain on his parade but causes thunder around him. Well, lightning, because thunder is just sound.
Oh, I see.
It's a really good ability. I just keep forgetting it exists because it's easier for me to just, you know, drill into someone.
I mean, you'll find that holds true for most people.
I do use it and another skill that I get in this video. Both are really good skills, especially when used in tandem with each other.
I'd like to see more of those sweet little teddy bears. My god, I love them so much.
I believe we fight another fight with them when they has a batch of them with their boss.
Oh, there's a teddy boss!
He's gold like Winnie the Pooh.
Oh no! Oh bother!
Right now I'm trying to figure out how to empty my inventory, because I kind of want to keep that, and I also want to naturalize all those bones for extra foes on.
Did you ever figure out how to do that?
Yeah, it's just a single seed, but I didn't realize naturalize also applies to bone.
Oh, gotcha.
Because I'm
Also,
smart.
this guy is so cute too!
Oh my, a fellow traveler.
Did you get far enough in Gwendolyn's plot to see this guy?
Please
Nope.
stay a while and enjoy a meal.
This is Maury. He's a
Add it to the
he's a new
menu.
character for this game.
Now then, what do you want
He's
to
so
order?
chubby.
Yeah, but I don't know why I always imagine him with like the typical Bostonian chef accent with like the heavy, you know, with like that heavy accent. I don't know why.
Kind of like Gus from Mission Hill.
Yeah.
Enjoy your meal.
Like it may be just me, but I just can't see the voice coming out of that. His voice, like, given how he looks and how he cooks, his voice has got to have some heft to it.
He does look way too greasy to be like,
Oh, I'm so glad that you were able to come by and try my delicious cooking.
Very well. Leave it
Now,
to me.
churros are one of the many recipes that we had to eat 3 times in order for Maury to get a new recipe.
Enjoy your meal.
Also, just so you know, Maury actually replaces the Puka village from the main game for the purposes of achievements and such.
okay.
Unlike in the main game where you have to do everything at the Puka stores in order to
Is there anything else you
get
want to order?
achievements and stuff, you have to do all the cooking through Maury. Now, oddly enough, you can still get the secret ending of this game by buying everything at the Puka store.
Is there any...
There was a reason why I bought all these eggs, because I wanted so many churros.
It's a real shame that they don't display all the food in pornographic detail like in Muramasa.
menu?
Yeah, it's a product of development time. They do it so here, kinda, but not in as much detail. Like, you take a look at the dishes in Dragon's Crown and you're like, Jesus Christ, I'm hungry. You look at this
Yeah.
food and you're like, that's
I
quaint.
await your further patronage.
I think it was just, you know, this being Vanillaware's first, you know, heavy investment game. This was them saying, huh, they really like food. And then slowly descending into food porn quality games.
Absolutely.
Like, I'm just wondering what they're gonna do for Aegis 13. Are they gonna have situations where smaller mechs drive up to the bigger mechs and give them giant food a la Flintstones? Or is it gonna be like in like Megas XLR where they're gonna do drive-bys through through fast food joints? Just imagine these Japanese protagonists having to like go all the way down to the foot of their mech and say, "Yeah, can I get a number 3? Can I also get a chicken fajita?" My AI really likes chicken fajitas.
You know, I don't know enough about this to comment.
Basically, Aegis 13 is Vanillaware's next project. It's going to be entirely mech beat 'em up.
Oh, neat.
It's
Well,
also
I bet there's probably gonna be like, I don't know, something where you get to have some delicious food
oh, of course, this is
outside
Vanillaware.
the. Yeah, man. I think I'm probably fine.
Now here's me playing with Naturalize. Now somebody in the thread mentioned that for this mode specifically, the challenge fruits do have a purpose. You can naturalize them for a boatload of Phozons. As demonstrated, we went from 30 to about 79.
Holy crumbs!
I think the level of the potions matter more than the quality of the item, but it does help. I test out a couple potions in this video, actually. I believe I test out Lucky Mix, Unseen, and Elixir.
Well, this wouldn't be a Cornelius video without his panicked potion storm. Just imagine Cornelius and one of those adorable teddy bears just hucking potions and honey bottles back and forth.
Oh god, it's funny that you mentioned Potion Storm, because that's going to be even more relevant with one of the fights here.
Holy crumbs, so good. And I'm just imagining it's like that scene in Police Squad where the two guys are like firing at each other from behind cover that turns out to be like 2 feet apart.
Yeah, here's
They're
the,
just... Oh!
here's the interesting thing about Unseen. The AI knows you're there, and they try to attack you, they just can't hit you, which is really weird to me.
That's pretty strange.
And here's me going nuts with magic. Whoa! Yeah, this is one of the new bosses. You can tell with the because of the new music, and this boss actually a pretty funny gimmick that I think you're gonna like upon retrospect, given your affinity for certain monsters.
I do love little cuties.
But yeah, Thunderstorm is really good for just getting extra damage in. Spark Wheel is alright. I don't level it up though. By the way, here's the gimmick. This boss launches seed parasites that attract the bears. And if you don't kill the bears in time, the seed eats the bears and becomes another one of these bosses.
Oh no! Poor little cuties!
This is a weirdly cute and mortifying boss fight, when you think about it.
Oh, the expression on their face too! They're just like,
Rawr, rawr, I'm a fierce bear.
Elixir is pretty good. It makes you completely invulnerable for a set time. But that set time is really damn short. I think it's like 7 seconds at most, including your drink animation.
oh.
So I don't really use it much just because it's not that great. You're better off using the ice potions because they don't have a duration and they last a lot longer.
Does higher level Elixir last longer maybe, or?
It does, but not long enough. Like the duration is somewhere between 5 to 7 seconds in between levels. And it's just nothing in comparison to a freeze potion or a ice spirits potion where you can just hold on to them forever so long as you don't get hit.
I suppose extended invulnerability might be a little bit overpowered.
Mm-hmm. That's why they nerfed fire spirits, because it was acting like invulnerability potions where if you stack ice and fire potions, you just never got hit.
Oh, I see.
By comparison, Elixir, where it's just 7 seconds of not getting hit, and those 7 seconds include the 2-second recovery from drinking a potion. Not great by comparison.
Yeah.
If I ever make them, it's purely for the express purpose of just clearing up carrots. Also, here's a pomegranate. Still don't know what it does. Delicious, though.
Oh, you're glittering with delight.
Well, I was. That's the effect of Cornelius's passive trait, where if he eats, he gets a damage boost until the next attack.
That's right. Well, like all things, delight is short-lived.
Yeah. Now, here's an interesting thing about this level. They didn't do this in the main game, but Elrit Forest now has dark levels. I'd imagine it's meant to simulate the effect of, the thick of the forest. And it's actually pretty good in my opinion, mainly because the only place in the video game ever where you see dark levels is the underworld, so Shine kind of has a limited use factor.
Oh yeah.
Now that we have more dark levels, Shine is more useful, along with the fact that it has stun factor.
Yeah. And I mean, these little weirdos do look like the kind of guys who would hide out in the dark forest.
Oh man, let me tell you about redcaps and how they will fucking murder you so hard.
Oh.
They have an anime dash attack. Like if you're on the ground and they do a dash, you're gonna get hit, and oh man, it's gonna hurt.
Oh man. Hey, are you familiar with the folkloric basis for the red cap?
Oh, I might be. What is it?
Oh, well, I mean, it's folklore, so it's not very complex, but they're little fairies, little fairy monsters that need to keep their caps red, so they kidnap children and drain out all their blood to dye their caps.
Oh shit, that's pretty mortifying, actually.
Oh yeah, man, folklore doesn't mess around.
I heard an interesting story from tabletop games guys of a specific goblin called Bogan Redcap.
Oh yep.
And Bogan Redcap isn't a specific goblin, it's just that there's always a Bogan Redcap leader. And that does fit perfectly with the mythos there, so I thought that sounded pretty cool.
Yeah, man. Well, you know how fantasy is, always plumbing the fertile depths of folklore.
Yeah, mythology's really great for setting up the tabletop game, just so you know.
Yeah, man. Well, I mean, when you get right down to it, you know, you can never out-horrify somebody who doesn't have TV. Because they got a lot of time to think of horrible blood-drinking monsters.
Yeah, just look at Stephen King.
Oh, well, he had cocaine, though, so...
I thought he was...
That guy sure loved cocaine.
Really? I never knew this, honestly.
Yeah, man. Look, Misery, the entirety of Misery, is about his battle with cocaine.
Which one was Misery?
The one where the super fan, the obsessed fan, kidnaps the writer.
Oh,
James
yeah.
Caan and Kathy Bates were in the movie of it.
I've never seen the movie, but I have seen other series like pay homage to that movie.
Oh yeah, man.
God, I got
Like
a lot
The
of
Critic.
I got a lot of movies I gotta watch now that you've brought them up. What was the one that we brought up in other times?
In Darkest Dungeon, They Live.
Yeah, They
Go
Live.
watch They Live immediately because it's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Jeez
God,
Louise.
I do appreciate the tornado skill just because when an enemy gets hit stunned, it's so fun.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Like it seems like it's pretty effective despite the fact that you're vulnerable.
Yeah, you gotta wait until enemies hit stun, which takes a little longer in heroic mode. But when it does, you're not doing much damage, but you're definitely controlling the field.
Getting them all clumped up for a potion storm.
Yeah. Actually, I never thought about that.
Oh.
Cyclone into Kill Cloud. But yeah, check out these crazy-ass laws. Those who complain about taxes shall be flogged at the stocks. Those who hate magic will be also subjected to the stocks. Basically,
Wow.
Something happened in Titania that turned King Edmund from, a kind and caring king to a man most, foul.
Oh. Yeah, well said. I was gonna say kind of a prick, but
I was gonna say that too, but then I decided to say something else.
you decided that you'd take the high road.
I decided I'd try to, match this game's verbose nature.
Oh, I say. Wow, this is a windy and twisty area.
Yeah, it's a pretty big map. Bears.
Yeah, little cuties.
I believe the leader appears in this one? Because I know the leader bear is really threatening. When I see him, he's the first to go, because I don't want to deal with that shit.
Yeah, you can't mess with the Bear King. He'll mess you up, man.
I would normally say is there such thing as a bear king, but I did read up on stuff, and there is indeed a bear king in some mythologies, which is kind of great.
Oh, I believe
There
it.
he is. There's that asshole.
Wait, which one's the cutie?
The orange one.
Oh, I see him now.
There he goes.
Hey!
I managed to parry that stupid fucking honey jar.
Ah, what a little cutie.
They are
I had
pretty
trouble
great
picking
enemies.
him out because I thought he was just a, an I've been hit flash.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
But that's okay. A little golden bear, a little golden gram.